How to start an LLC in Vermont. If you're a savvy entrepreneur and someone who loves open space, good food, and the great outdoors, why not consider a Vermont LLC when starting your next business venture? To ensure that you and your business get the full tax and liability protection of forming an LLC, you'll need to form your business correctly. Read on to find out how we can help you navigate the winding mountain roads of Vermont's LLC laws and register a business in Vermont quickly and correctly. These guidelines are for starting a domestic LLC, which means an LLC formed within Vermont. If your business has already been formed as an LLC in Massachusetts, Connecticut, or New Hampshire, for example, and you want to start doing business in Vermont, you would follow the process for foreign LLCs. Step 1. Name your Vermont LLC. Search VT LLC business names. When you start a Vermont LLC, the Secretary of State's rules say you need to have a unique name. That means you'll need to search all the other business names in Vermont to make sure the one you picked is different. The Secretary of State also has a few rules about what needs to go into your business name. Those rules including the words Limited Liability Company, LLC, or some other designation identifying your company as an LLC in the name of your business. Using terms that reverse words or change words in other names, like Bennington Public House LLC and Public House of Bennington LLC, some states do not allow this. Reserve a name for your business. If you've come up with the perfect name but haven't ironed out the details for filing your articles of organization, that's okay. You probably want to know how to get a Vermont LLC name reserved. Filing online to reserve your chosen LLC Vermont name holds the name for 120 days for a fee. Get a matching domain name for your LLC in Vermont. Don't let your LLC in VT get left behind without a web presence. If someone can't find your business on the web, how will they know you exist? When you're coming up with a business name, be sure to confirm that your company's preferred domain name is also available. Our domain registration service can help you secure the online name that will best serve your company. Filing for a DBA for your VT LLC. If you have a multi-location business or have plans for multiple locations but want to keep your business entity format simple, you might consider getting a doing business as DBA name. While a DBA name, sometimes known as a fictitious name, is not mandatory to have for your LLC, Vermont business owners can get one quickly if they need one. Vermont trademarks. Checking the United States Patent and Trademark Office, USPTO, website to see whether your business name or logo is federally trademarked can help ensure that your IP is unique and eligible for a trademark. It's also a good idea to check the Vermont Department of State Business Services Division website to confirm there are no marks similar to yours that have been registered exclusively with the state of Vermont. Step 2. Appoint a registered agent in Vermont. Next, you'll need to choose a registered agent for your LLC in VT. A registered agent is someone who is authorized to receive legal notices on behalf of your business. This can be either an individual or a company, and Vermont requires that all LLCs have a registered agent. You'll need to identify them on the VT LLC form you file with the Secretary of State. Your registered agent needs to be a Vermont resident, and they must be qualified to conduct business within the state. They'll need to be physically located in Vermont. No PO boxes are allowed. What if the state of Vermont can't find my registered agent? Having a professional registered agent is an important part of business compliance. If you decide to serve as your own registered agent instead of hiring a professional, you could encounter serious problems if the state can't find you when it needs to reach you. Unfortunately, this happens more often than you think. A non-professional agent's absence or oversight can have serious consequences for your VT LLC. A registered agent's failure to respond to the state's requests or inquiries means that the state can dissolve your LLC and you'll lose your limited liability protection. On a more basic level, you could also miss critical information, like notification of a lawsuit or, worse, a notice of a judgment against you because you missed prior service of process. While this wouldn't cause you to lose your LLC registration, it could become very costly for your business. Should I be my own registered agent? In Vermont, you are allowed to serve as your own registered agent. However, it's not recommended. Business owners don't want to be served even routine legal paperwork in front of clients or employees. Additionally, your registered agent needs to confirm that they're always available to receive papers for you during normal business hours. If you're acting as your own registered agent, running your own business may prevent you from doing that. We can help set you up with a registered agent. We can help keep your Vermont business registration compliant by connecting you with a registered agent. Our Vermont registered agent service ensures that someone will be available to receive important legal, tax, and other notices from the state. Step 3. File Vermont Articles of Organization. The third step is to file your Articles of Organization with the Secretary of State. We understand that when you go to register a business in VT, it can be intimidating, especially for first-time entrepreneurs. That's why we offer business formation plans to help you feel confident and get the paperwork done correctly. We can also serve as your LLC organizer. Organizers aren't LLC members, they do the heavy lifting and then take a step back so you can run the business. Information needed for Vermont Articles of Organization. Your chosen business name. The registered agent's name and contact details. The LLC's address. The type of LLC you're forming, regular, professional, low profit. The end of your proposed fiscal year. A business description using your NAICS code. The names of the members of the LLC. Having this information handy can make getting your documents completed and filed a breeze. You can also purchase our expedited filing service for a small fee. While this doesn't impact how quickly the state of Vermont will process your documents, it helps us prioritize your Vermont LLC. Member managed or manager managed? There's a difference between the two types of management, and it's a good idea to think carefully about what's best for your business. Member management is good for smaller businesses with only a few owners. However, some LLCs prefer to appoint or hire a professional manager instead. Sometimes, the professional manager is even a member of the LLC. Manager-managed type of management is helpful when some LLC members prefer to be passive investors only. Vermont permits both types of management. Regardless of which management structure you choose, you'll need to file your Articles of Organization only once. If you end up making any changes down the road, you can file Vermont Articles of Amendment with the Vermont Department of State, along with a fee. If you do need to file an amendment, we have an amendment filing service that can handle it for you, as well as our worry-free compliance service, which includes 2 amendment filings every year. Store all your LLC documents in one digital dashboard. One of the many perks of working with us to get your documents filed is that if we file your Articles of Organization, we can help keep you organized as well. Once the state approves your LLC, your paperwork will be available from your Zen Business dashboard. The Zen Business dashboard is a great tool for business owners to keep their Articles of Organization and other important paperwork digitally organized. Can I delay my LLC filing date? Delaying your filing can be a smart choice for investors who start businesses near the end of a calendar year. This can spare your business the hassle of filing taxes for only a short period of the current year, particularly if you don't anticipate sales or other business activity. Worse, you could find you need to scramble to do short-term work just to pay the unexpected taxes your LLC is going to incur by starting up on October 29th. In Vermont, you can choose to have your LLC's effective date be up to 90 days past the date you submit the filing. Step 4. Create an operating agreement for your Vermont LLC. Next, you'll want to create a Vermont operating agreement. This agreement isn't required by law, nor do you need to file it with the state. However, an operating agreement is a governance tool for your small business that spells out how your business will be organized and operated. Benefits of Vermont LLC operating agreements. Listing out the powers and privileges of each LLC member. Customizing your business's rules and procedures to serve your LLC's interests instead of binding you to boilerplate state rules. Describing your desired management structure and governance. Specifying how you are separating your business assets from your personal assets. Spelling out the procedures to add or remove LLC members. Creating a clear succession plan for the business, even in single-member LLCs. Do I need an operating agreement if I'm the only owner? Potential investors, future business partners, and others may want to see your agreement since an operating agreement demonstrates good governance practices. In fact, some banks require a copy before they'll let you open a bank account, and some insurance companies require one on file before they'll issue a policy. In the absence of other members, your operating agreement can also spell out what you want to happen to the business if you die or become incapacitated. What should I include in my LLC operating agreement? Ownership percentages. Include each owner's amount, especially if the company is not divided evenly. Type of management. In Vermont, an LLC can be managed by its members or a manager. Articles of organization should specify which it is, but your operating agreement should list some basic rules for how to manage the business. Authority to act. Your operating agreement allows you to outline each individual's responsibilities and authorizations. Admitting and removing owners. If you want to admit new members into your LLC or remove members from your roles, your agreement can lay out the requirements and processes for this. You'll also want to lay out the procedure for buying out removed members' interests and repaying them for any remaining debt. Dissolution and winding up. Your operating agreement can make closing your business easier by spelling out how you want to wind up to go. You'll also need to file articles of dissolution with the Secretary of State. Step 5. Apply for an EIN. Once your VT LLC is formed, you can apply for your Employer Identification Number (EIN). A Federal Employer Identification Number (FIN) or Federal Tax Identification Number is a number granted by the Internal Revenue Service (IRS). It's like a Social Security number for your business. You'll need an EIN before you can hire employees, apply for a business bank account, and pay taxes. Register for Vermont business and payroll taxes. You'll need to register your business with the VT Department of Taxes. You can do so online. Once you're on the website, you can follow the instructions to open an account and register your business. If you hire employees, you'll need to register for payroll taxes, pay unemployment tax, and provide workers' compensation insurance for your employees. You'll be able to pay your taxes through this account as well. Can filing as an S-Corp lower my taxes? LLCs enjoy maximum flexibility. They can choose how they want to be taxed. Some LLCs opt to be taxed as a C corporation or an S corporation. Being taxed as a C corporation comes with double taxation. However, C corporations have the widest range of tax deductions. For some businesses, this can be very attractive. S-Corp is short for Subchapter S Corporation. It's not a separate type of company, rather it's a tax selection and is geared toward small businesses. Having your LLC taxed as an S-Corp has pass-through taxation like a standard LLC but allows you to designate yourself as an employee owner. You can therefore split your income into your salary and your share of the company's profits. You'll pay self-employment taxes on your salary but not your profits. Open a business bank account with your EIN. With your EIN, you'll be able to open a business bank account. Having separate accounts for your business and your personal banking is not only critical for keeping your day-to-day finances straight, but it will also be a huge help at tax time. It also protects you from liability by preventing you from mixing your business and personal funds. Manage your VT LLC's finances and payments. We offer a discounted bank account for your new business. Our online banking system allows for transactions, online banking, a debit card, and more. When you want to authorize others in your business to use the account, we offer a banking resolution template to simplify the process. We can help. Zen Business. Our Vermont LLC formation service helps get Vermont entrepreneurs up and running quickly. Our business compliance services work with you throughout the life cycle of your company to not only help you get started but to help your business grow and thrive. Let us take care of formation, compliance, and more, so you can focus on what you love. Are you ready to finally take the leap and launch the business you've been dreaming about? You're getting ready to form your own limited liability company or LLC. But wait, where do you start? Zen Business can easily guide you through the 5 legal steps of starting your LLC. Step 1. Select a great name for your LLC, one that no other business uses. Step 2. You must choose a registered agent to receive state correspondence and legal notices for you in person. Step 3. File your articles of organization. Once paperwork is approved and fees are collected, your LLC is official. Step 4. Create an operating agreement. This establishes the important rules for operating your company. And finally, Step 5. Apply for an employer identification number to open a bank account or hire employees. You may also need to review tax requirements. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Don't worry. Click the link in the description to let Zen Business quickly and easily form your LLC.